Malik, and I have a sinking feeling that Coulson and the others think could be one of us. Why would we want to kill Malik? Besides the fact that he's a real dirtbag and he has an axe against us Inhumans. More like he wants to force Inhumans to serve his Hydra lapdog, demigod. I go, look, I don't know what's going on here. Look, I don't know. Come on, Coulson. Come on, Daisy. Your buddies with Coulson. What's going on here? I know. I think Coulson and the others are hiding, but I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm probably more. What do you mean? I just got word from Coulson that the superhero race has been legal. But how? The New Warriors. You mean that team of young heroes using their powers to help you? Yes. Them and the Avengers fought Hydra hours ago during the time that we were during the time that we were during the time that we were doing that rescue mission at the Hydra facility. Really, a lot of people died in that battle, and so it convinced the government to make that. So are they going to force? So that means are Sheild going to force us to sign the registration act? There's no way I'm going to sign the registration act. That registration act is basically the embodiment of oppression. I refuse to bow down to American pigs. Come on, Alien, don't be like that. Look, I agree that the courts will be a big mistake, but at the same time, we cannot use the fact that the government is going to try and force us as some excuse to preach out some theoretical BS about it, about the whole thing of it. They're not pigs, they're not some. They're just doing that the thing is right. Well, hey, wait. If that's true, then they want to force us to give up freedom. I thought that the Americans believed in freedom. I refuse to sign. No one signed anything. Just said, look, I'm Terry Coulson. I'm under control. Hey guys, funny seeing you all here gathered together. And Mac, you're part of our Secret Warriors team. Talk to us. What's going on here? Daisy told us that you and the others were talking behind her. Having some secret meeting about something. What's going on here? Look, guys. Guys, I know how nervous you are. Look, I assure you, that meeting is nothing to do with you guys. It's about we're just trying to look out for you. Look, I promise you. And I promise you. Is that true? Why you're trying to? Wait, I'm not scaring you. Yes, right. I can tell. I've been around you. I've been around you long enough, to know when you are scanning someone using your fancy tech armor. Why are you scanning us, Mike? What do you think you're doing? Look, I need all of you guys to calm down. Look, what you think. And help us understand what's going on here. Look, Coulson and the others think that one of you guys have been swayed by Hive. Wait, what? Yes. Look, I was with you guys when we broke into the Hydra facility. We all, Daisy ordered all of us to split up to split up as a part of a coordinated plan to save our friends and bring down Malik and Hive. Malik and Hive. Malik and Hive. But during that time, one of us or one of you or all of you could have been. The fact that all of us split up gave Hive a power to infect one or all of you without ever knowing. Come on, that's impossible. I'm sure one of us would have known. You guys focus. Guys, you got a problem. Kraken escaped. What? That's impossible. This place. Well, he said, "Come and saw us." What did you? This was Kraken's cell. I remember. Yeah, I was one of the. We were one of the agents responsible for escorting going Kraken in the cell. And when we went to check on him, he was gone. What about the security cameras? Sorry, the cameras. Look, someone hacked into the cameras and wait, Daisy, you're the hacker. You could have easily hacked in and messed the footage to hide. Look, I didn't do this. Come on. Why would I want to help one of Hydra's lackeys escape? If you were swayed, come on, wait, everyone, we need to calm down. Look, we can't turn against each other. Look, we gotta figure this out. I say we leave. I agree with Elena. Look, something crazy is happening here. If now that it's only my time for it was. Oh guys, if there, I know you guys tell us what to do. Well, I think only calm down here. Calm down here. He's on the line, sir. Put him through. Just Talbot. Look, this really isn't a good time. Me and my friend team are kind of in the middle of something. I kind of made a conspiracy threat going on here. So it really isn't a good time. A good time. I'm afraid. I'm afraid what convenience to you no longer matters to you. I want you to know I wanted you to know that I just got, as soon as the registration became fully authorized, I instantly got orders from Secretary Rusk himself to lead a strike team to invade your secret. And so Coulson, you either tell me, I'm ordering you, full, permanent message. As of now, Sheild can no longer be permitted to hide in the shadows. Now that Secretary Rusk needs a strong task force unit to help uphold the laws of the Restitution Act, and he wants Sheild to work alongside the MARD help enforce human rights. That means Sheild days of hiding shadows are over. It's time that the world knew that Shield's back and willing to fight a good fight again. You're asking us to help Rusk arrest not just every person with powers, but also enhance people that have used their powers to help people. Heroes like the Avengers, Fantastic Four, the X-Men. You're asking us to help arrest superhumans who have done nothing but use their powers to help people ever since they got those powers. There's no way we can help you with that. Well, either Sheild plays ball or Rusk will instantly credit Sheild an enemy of the state. And considering everything you guys have been through so far these past few months, I don't think you can afford to go to war with the government again. Look, Talbot, this really. Look, Talbot. Before we heard of what happened what happened in Chicago. In Chicago, we just learned that one of our human assets could be infected. What do you mean infected? You remember I told you that I told you that Hydra was able to revive. We learned that Hydra a few weeks ago. We learned that Hydra just recruited a new Inhuman that has to their team. An Inhuman that has the ability to sway other Inhumans to join to serve him, as well as serve Hydra. And we also think that Hydra managed to sway one or all of our Inhuman agents to join his side. So what you're saying is that you're based at Coulson. There's actually the reason why the Accords is a good idea. The secret is designed to prevent threat catastrophes like what happened in Chicago from happening again. Coulson, Coulson. Look, Coulson, I don't care about what happened being inconvenienced to you. You have a choice. Either you comply, and you can start by telling me your location of your base, so I can send. So me and Mr. Stark can send up to help screen and restore your other Inhumans. It's time that Sheild and your Inhuman partners may subject of the government. But Talbot, with all this, the point of Secret Warriors is to be sealed from the world. If you force the Secret Warriors to sign the Accords, they will no longer be Secret Warriors. So it's be just like any other superhero team. Well, I'm afraid the days of secrets are over. You have a choice, Coulson. Either comply with the or be an enemy of the state over again. And let me get back to you on that. Coulson, wait, So what's gonna be, Coulson? Are we gonna do this? I don't think we have a choice. Look, maybe sign. Look, are you seriously? Look, you heard Talbot Talbot told us that even President Kelly agrees with, after what happened in Chicago. Happened in Chicago. In Chicago, that the suit is needed now or ever. Look, and perhaps if we call, it can help us figure out what's in. Look, Colson, if we, the world will know that you're alive. I know, but so many people know I'm alive. So what's? I don't know, but I'm still alive after everything. Anything, guys? This is Pierce. Mike coming. Look, I'm currently with Daisy and her team right now, and I'm having kind of arguments. What do you mean? I had no choice. I had to tell them they were getting sick of what's going on. They're getting paranoid. I had no choice but tell them what we know. Mike, are you crazy? But hearing out, like, in fact, I told them one of them or all could have been so have caused an argument with each other. If they're arguing, that means not all of them have been swayed. Or it could be just an act. They just pull them off their bones, and somebody else should know. Kraken escaped from walk up. What? Do you know what I mean? How is that possible? This is a secure shield facility. How can Kraken just get out of his cell and walk out of here? No idea, sir. Perhaps the same inhuman, swayed inhuman that killed Malk also gone. But still, we got a big problem. Holston, what are you thinking? I'm thinking that sort of actually considering us going to let Talbot walk into a space. Look, look, we're opposite here. Look, if what happened so it didn't happen, I wouldn't consider this possibly. But if what Talbot's saying is true, and that Rusk is Rusk really doing whatever it takes to make the rest of the world fall in line with this new initiative, then we have no choice. Besides, we cannot. Everything happening to us right now, we can't afford to go to war with the government. Not when we're so close to bringing down Hydra and the so-called Hydra God. We have no choice. But Coulson, I'm sorry, Fitz, but my sentence final. Talbot, this is Director Coulson's Sheild. You win. I'm sending coordinates to our base right now. I'm glad you finally see these my way, Coulson. Hop, 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 hop. My, Coulson. From what you told me, what you told me about this so-called Hydra God, and in fact that he has ability to sway every human. In fact, one of your inhuman allies has been like on quite a situation. It makes me. That's why I want to know you made the right decision. I really hope you can help us. Look, I know I like to do things by the rules, but if you want to help us, I'm very close to. I'm afraid your days trying to convince. I'm afraid your days of trying to convince me that doing things in the shadows is the best way to keep the world safe are over. As of now, your days of doing it are over. Either you, I'm afraid at this point, from here on out, the only options you have are either play ball with the rest of us, or get thrown in prison. Your choice. Alright, but what you want me to do? For starters, you can relinquish your command director's shield. Wait, what? Your days of you heard me, Coulson. Your days being director of a strategy are over. Wait, hold on, Talbot. Just because I decide to reluctantly agree to comply with Rust's new initiative doesn't mean I'm just going to handle my shield. I mean, Coulson, who do you think is to fill our roles? Why these two, of course. Besides, who else is more suited to be in director of the shield than someone who has already worked for both the shield and the government? Maria Hill, and who is also going to share the role of director with him. Well, you've got to be kidding me, Stark. Really? That's right. You're making Stark a co-director. That's right, Coulson. Now you're my new boss. Like, this is some sort of sick joke. Tony Stark I agree. Look, we all agree that Tony Stark has done a lot of good as Iron Man, but he is highly unqualified. That's because he he's a former CEO of a big-time tech company doesn't mean he's qualified to run Sheild. That is correct. That's why I'm sharing the role of running Sheild with Hill. Yeah. But if someone tell me why you think making... Look, I agree that Hill... I agree that Hill should be a new director. If anyone is forcing Coulson to step down and it's to be Hill, but why Tony? Because Tony was one of the first heroes to actually go along the role. It was actually one of the first heroes to actually support the Accords. But what? Really, Tony? You of all people are actually going to work with Russ? Hey, look, just because I'm going to play ball, I hate Russ this much as anyone on my team. But after what happened, I saw firsthand the damage that happened in Chicago. I went there after the explosion, and I saw firsthand the carnage that happened because heroes like me refuse to accept limitations. Let us say that I finally realized that it's time that I woke up and smelled reality and accept the reality that it is. Besides, look, Tony, don't get Tony. Seeing that you chose to keep that you were alive after the Battle of New York for me, I don't think you have the right. Tony, really, Tony, you're still upset about that? Of course I'm upset. I consider you a friend, Colt, even though you were a government student. I thought of you as a friend. Me, Pepper, we all learned to accept it and appreciate you. But you went behind my back. You took advantage of my good faith and my friendship with you and used it against me, coaxing me and the rest of my teammates to assemble and fight Loki under the false that we did, under the false that we were fighting, that we were doing it all for the purpose of avenging your death. You wanna know why we? That wasn't a Coulson. You made us think you were dead in order to get us all give us a reason why we chose to work with Fury to stop Loki and stop and prevent the Star Target from invading Earth because we thought we were doing to avenge your death, a death that was really alive. I did, I both know that, very well that I did die that day. I told you I told you that day in specific detail that I did die, but Fury brought me back to life with the blood of a dead Kree. I gave you great big detail that I was that Fury, I did die, and then Fury used a treatment that I deemed unsafe to use to bring me back to the dead. I did die, and I was brought back to life. Yeah, save it. Because I'm done listening to you. You're done. And so we're actually having coasting. How that's happening? Look, we all worship. We're actually gonna allow Tony and Hill take over as director of Sheild. We don't have a choice. All right. If you're done wasting time arguing about this, take us to the Inhumans. What you gonna do? What we're gonna look, your day's running. As of now, me, Hill, and Tava are running the show here, and you're demoted, Coast. As of now, you're once again as an agent, nothing more. Do I understand? Do you understand me? I do. We gotta get out of here. Look, we gotta come out. We can't just leave. Look, Daisy's right. I have to remain the right Daisy, and have to remain if one of us has been infected by Hive. The safest place we can be is here. So we need to remain in this space so that she'll. You mean seriously? After what Cyberboy just told us that you're still willing to play by your rules? She realizes, look, I can't believe I knew that joining this team joining this Sheild team was a mistake. I always knew that something would happen to me if I actually. Now, I refuse to respond to be American. Look, don't be like this. Maybe Daisy, come on. You've been a Sheild agent longer than any of us. You should know how crazy it is. I do, but it's not me. But I know how upset, but we cannot. Sheild. Oh, come on. You know I've been a Sheild longer than and I know that Sheild may do things like may have. Look, you and I both know that Sheild. We all know that Sheild has a poor history how do you have hands, but they always do things for the best of intended for all of us. First, what anything they also, we're just trying to keep us safe. Who's really stay? Who is Shield really keeping safe? Us or them? Don't move. Sorry, you're under arrest. Stay down. What's going on here? Wait, MARD, what are you guys doing here? Government pigs. Stand down and see what. As of now, your days of being a secret are over. Coulson, what's going on here? I'm sorry, Daisy, but after Chicago, I'm afraid we'll have options. Talbot called me and told us straight up that if Shield doesn't, now that streaming is legalized, Talbot gave us a choice: either Shield complies with the new initiative, or we get arrested. So you're choosing Shield over us? Coulson, after everything we've done for you, heck, I can't even do this. If it wasn't for us, you all be dead. We saved your lives. This is how you treat us. Don't be like this. We're just doing what. Look, believe us, Elena. You gotta believe us. This isn't easy on us either. I know you have to understand. This is hard for us as it is for you. Trust us. How can we trust you, Mac? After you're selling us out to the wolves. What's doing here? What's doing here? I'm afraid, Ethan Johnson, as you're looking at a new co-director of Shield. As of now, me and Hill are now the new directors of Shield. Wait, you don't get director anymore? Who said we did? As soon as Coulson chose to comply with the new superhuman initiative, he gave up his role as director of Shield. As I know, you were all under arrest until as now all of you Inhumans are under arrest until we determine until we determine which one of you has been infected, has been swayed, and until you comply with the Restoration Act. Like heck we are. Oh yeah, please don't do it. I trust you, Coulson. Daisy, don't do it. Come on, let's go. Daisy, please don't. Come on, don't do this, guys. I'm part of your team. You gave up your spot on team when you sold us out, Mike. Let me right now, dude. Oh yeah, lock the doors. Don't worry, we're safe here. We can't get in. Yeah, but he can't. We can't. I don't know about you. I'm done here. Yes, me too. I'm done. But you have a choice. I knew it was a mistake. But we gotta figure this out. If we actually helping one of us that's been swayed by Hive to escape. Also, and you think staying here is the best way to sort things out? You saw what happened back. We were all present when Coulson sold us out. All of us out. We chose to work for Shield, and we chose to take out lives to help fight the good fight. And this is how you pay us. Daisy, come on. Look, I know. Look, you're right. Look, I think Daisy, you're actually agreeing with them. Look, I may be a Shield, but I'm also Inhuman like all of you. And I assure you, of all of you know how BS the Accords are. And if Shield is gonna roll over and play that just because the rest of the world is willing to give up when things can tough. Well, when things get tough,